Why is Apex the only community that hates Battle Royale? Seriously, no other Battle Royale that I play has the complaints that Apex has in how Battle Royale works. Why is it that pubs is so hated by the community? I really seriously want to know. Flame078 here, the normal gamer. Another gaming rant from the average perspective. And I just want to get this off my chest because some of these things just really don't make sense. So I apologize if I go all over the place. So what am I talking about really? Well, I think I can break down my complaints, I guess, or my issues in three main areas. The pacing of public matches, the issue of rage quitting, and this constant complaint and need that if you're not fighting, you're not playing the game. Keep in mind, a lot of my talks and vantage point is coming from the solo queue experience, so if you're 3-stacking or 3-stack constantly, let me know if these issues or complaints resonate with you. Apex public matches, at least prior to season 19, really did fucking suck. There are still some current issues, but as I've discussed so far this season, it does feel like skill-based matchmaking is toned down, and for the most part, I've been having a lot of fun with public matches this season. Well, at least that's until they add World's Edge again. I fucking hate that map. Well, I hate it as a pub map. Well, no, I just fucking hate you all for ruining it. If you don't land hot, walking simulator. If you land hot, high chance of you getting no gun and wiped. If you survive, maybe you will get lucky and your randos maybe haven't rage quit, because God knows you know that they could decide to push a 3-stack purple squad with his P2020, even though you clearly state to your teammates you have no gun. On top of that, even if you do survive, then it becomes a waiting game because the last 10 to 7 squads who didn't land with you are all around the map. So again, a walking simulator. Like, fuck all. It's so annoying. And you constantly see this bullshit brought up. Rage quitting makes solo queue equally as a miserable experience as the other issues I've outlined for solo queue, but it is a solo queue exclusive issue. So it is kind of pointless for me to go on a tangent about, but all I really wanted to say is I solo queue all of my games for the most part. And this complaint or this issue, it just doesn't happen as much in my other games that I play. I mean, if you were a betting person, bet on Apex. There's such a higher chance of it happening exclusively to Apex. And that's why it's frustrating. And this fucking need to W key everything. Like, you bums, if that's what you want to do, play a team deathmatch game. You have mixtape now. What the fuck are you doing in ruining pub BR matches? And it's specifically the Apex community that pisses me off. Because like I said, I don't encounter this in games like Fortnite, Warzone, or PUBG. And what I'm specifically referring to is the issue of it being a problem, because it's not like I don't encounter these issues in Fortnite, Warzone, or PUBG, because I do. These issues happen across the board, but it's just not the same as it is in Apex. Yes, if you don't land tilted, for example in Fortnite, you do lose a good chunk of the players, but there's still going to be plenty of fight left, and the community itself in general is not like making the pub experience in Fortnite miserable because you don't land in tilted. So it's the community aspect that I'm really more frustrated about than the actual issues I'm outlining. Why do Apex players behave like this? Is it the player count? I have said as much in different videos that could be a good factor to why the other games feel differently. A hot drop in other games doesn't take out as many players. Or is it because those other games have non-BR casual fun into them? You know, with Fortnite having creative, Call of Duty having, its multiplayer and zombies and whatnot. But Apex has mixtape now. So then why? Is it the respawn system? While Warzone does have the best version of a respawn mechanic, Fortnite is literally the same just as Apex. But in squads and trios, I don't really find the rage quitting thing to be that prevalent. What the fuck makes pubs so unbearable to you all in Apex? I'm being serious. And don't say skill-based matchmaking, you twats. I already ranted about that, and that's not really an issue. And that's not a rightful issue either. All these complaints are issues whether you're playing a sweaty pub or a chill one. It's the player base, because you guys don't know what to make of anything. If you don't play for kills, you're called a sweat and you're hated on. But if you play exclusively for kills, then you ruin the game pacing and just in general Battle Royale for everyone else. What makes Battle Royale different from the other genres and why it's so appealing, it's the single life aspect of it. The survival aspect, the RNG nature of things, it makes it such a thrill. It's unpredictable. I gotta make this match count with what I got because a single mistake can cost you, and that's very thrilling. It has a really high dopamine kick. But again, it's not like I'm saying Battle Royale has to follow a specific format. I mean, look at 3 Strikes. It works really well because it blends elements together. I'm pretty sure that's the same reason why Call of Duty Resurgence is so popular as well. Battle Royale doesn't necessarily have to have RNG either. So it's not like I'm making a case or ranting because I want Battle Royales to work a certain way. And that's why looking at 3 Strikes is so interesting, because it does solve these things that I'm complaining about. Well, except the rage quitting thing. Like, fuck, maybe it's even worse in this mode. I had a whole hour the other day of playing 3 Strikes and fuckheads just rage quitting left and right. But matches feel fluid, and they feel fun for the full 20 minutes of a match. You do not get punished for not landing hot, and that makes things fun. Well, like I said, solo queue is kind of a up in the air experience, but why? Warzone, again, I talked about how it has Resurgence, and Fortnite, I assume maybe there's a creative version of Resurgence and 3 Strikes somewhere in that mixtape. But when you're trying to play Battle Royale specifically in the casual mode or whatever, Apex is the only game where it feels the fucking worst. If you're going to leave a match for not landing hot, or you're going to leave a match because you died, but you can still get rest. If you're going to actively want to play by yourself and just not use the no-fill option, why the fuck are you playing Apex? If you wanted to kill, fight, die, and repeat, why are you playing Battle Royales? My name is Flame078, the normal gamer. I think this is enough for my rant. Would love to hear the discussion down below, and stay tuned for the non-ranty programming coming later. Until next time, adios.